Hi guys, this video I'm going to teach you how to use the navigation system of the DCS CH47F Chinook. Now before we actually get into the tutorial, we need to clear off this advisory by pressing those acknowledge button. Now today we're going to use primarily two functions. Flight in the CDU and the MFD. In the flight plan, the index, with the alternate, and the direct. Now let's go to the flight plan. Sequence mode auto. Automatically switch to the next waypoint when you reach it if you're in auto mode. Manual mode, you manually switch it. Usually you're left in auto mode. This is your coordinates. It is preloaded in data cartridge. So if you're in a free server and you haven't loaded anything, this coordinate list won't show up. Okay. So getting into the MFD, we're gonna see the waypoint list, the flight plan list. Go to system index, flight plan summary. This is your flight plan. The blue one is where you're from and the waypoints you have passed. White one is where you are currently heading to. Magenta or purple, and the yellow one is where you are heading to, and the yellow one is the final waypoint. If you want to say change the name of the flight plan, you go to flight plan management, your flight plan name, and you press D, E, F, G, H. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. This has, and you can see it's not being loaded in because you have to have the same exact slot of digits for those numbers. But let's just take a look, right? D, F, G, and it will work this time. Same with the alternate flight plan. If you want to, let's say, put it into a new waypoint, first let's find a new waypoint. Okay. Let's put a new waypoint, left out and left mouse key as a reference. This will show in the overlay. There is two way you can put in your waypoint in longitude and latitude mode. The first way is this way, and the MGRS, which is not implemented yet. Okay. For the first lat long standard, north 3703, west 11602, and we put int between the waypoint 4 and waypoint 3. By pressing downward this button, it will show up put the waypoint at the waypoint above it. That's how it works. If you want to delete it, press this, delete it already. Very easy. Now let's put another one right here. North 3706.158. West 11619.005. This is how you put the this is the, let's put an end, it will show up above, and this is the second way to put a waypoint. If you want to use mark point function, the mark point on your throttle, this one doesn't work. I guarantee it won't work. You press it, it won't work. You gotta use this button on the CDU to press the mark point, and this is your current geographic location. You can page it down for further detail. If you want to put the mark point into the flight plan, you press the mark point, go to flight plan, and push and put somewhere that you like we're gonna put above 06, so it's 11. Delete it as always. You can do that by using this button, and it will mess up with your flight plan track, so be careful. If you want to you want to directly go to a waypoint and pass all the other waypoint, there's two ways. There's in the MFD, pressing this button, only the direct page in the CDU. Now let's go to the 05. This is the waypoint we're going to directly go to. Press direct. Now this from turning point is where we are currently at right at the moment, and we are going directly from this waypoint to 0.5, and it will show over the course needle. This course needle is pointing straight to the direction of our waypoint. And if you want to see the overlay of the flight plan, press this button, and we're actually heading there. Now, if you want to correct the waypoint setting back to normal, you select the second waypoint you're heading to, not the first waypoint, because the first waypoint doesn't work, and you had it directly back, and the 10 turning point, and I will this is the flight summary of our waypoint. Now the second way of the waypoint is the way of using direct. Now the direct is very similar to the waypoint, to the MFD method, but you press direct, you press anywhere on this row, and you will directly go to the waypoint. And it behaves exactly that this needle will head to the pointing to the waypoint 7, and you can clearly see there's a little interval here. This is pretty much work like the HSD course heading of the F14 or the F16. This needle drift left, you need to turn left to correct the heading. Drift to right, you need to drift right to the correct heading. If you want to create our alternate flight plan, and the way to do it is firstly go to flight plan page, flight plan management, replace flight plan. Replace flight plan. This function was you will replace your flight plan, current primary flight plan, with the alternate flight plan, which we don't have now. If you want to and the replace alternate, which we will press next, is going to replace the alternate flight plan with our primary flight plan, which is exactly what we're going to do next. Press it. It is replaced. Now we should see it. System index, flight plan, alternate flight plan, and we already see it. Now, if you want to reverse the alternate flight plan, let's by the way, let's show it in the map first. The alternate flight plan, and is it could be overlapping with the primary flight plan, and if you zoom it out, and you see it's light blue, which is a beautiful color, and if you say this is the alternate flight, is being reversed alternate flight plan, and it's reversed, and you can clearly see that the course there's no disappearance because you reverse the flight plan, and it will start from 0.9 as your starting waypoint, because considering that you have a long trip and you go through a lot of road and you arrive at waypoint 09 and you want to go back, so you got to go from waypoint 09 to waypoint 01, which is where we are now from. Now, how to do it? If you direct to the 0.9, it won't work, but if you direct to 0.8, it will be. Now, you see that this waypoint right here isn't actually showing anything. It is showing a lot of things. that there is a straight line from our current position to the waypoint 08. Why does that happen? Because this is our current position, and this is our current position direct to waypoint 08. That assuming that you are somewhere else, like say you are here, then if you press that direct to 0.8, it will go from here to here in a straight line, same as this light blue one, directly connected to it. So right now we're at our starting airport, so it doesn't change. So if we're somewhere there, it will have a straight blue line connected from here, and this is the way of creating an ultimate flight plan. And if you mess up the flight plan, let's just assuming it. You mess up the flight plan, and it's a little mess, and you just need to replace alternate, and it will become default to the flight plan again, and reverse it, and you will go back. And if you say you want to direct go from your current position, because that's the turning point position, you're currently at the turning point, to 0.6 position, then it will go white, and the turning point will go to this position, which is just a very interesting way of operating the alternate flight plan page of the system. And now we are hiding our own position to waypoint 06. As always, if you're somewhere different, right here, and then this will be the position, and then you'll probably have a straight line from here to here. That's our straight to this waypoint. If you say you want to erase the flight plan because you don't want it to there, then you go here, flight plan management, erase flight plan, and the flight plan is erased. If you want to see the details of the flight plan summary or the alternate flight plan, you go to this data page, you press the data, and you will see the detailed information of the flight plan data. Your longitude, your elevation, your magnetic variation, or whatever. You go back to summary, and it goes back. And the legs will just tell me about the general cost of fuel to your position, but you don't need to do that. This is the fuel page. The fuel page, which the fuel that will be used between different waypoints, and this will be the final waypoint, the waypoint 9, and this is where we'll get it. You go back to summary. You go to CDU. And you can see the detailed information in the CDU here, but you pretty much cannot edit it. And you cannot change into other things also. And let's just go to another waypoint. CDU, and it's all showing right here. And this is how you use the CDU and the MFD for navigation on the DCS CH47F Chinook. And thank you for watching.